What's up, guys? This is Foxtrot, and today I'm going to show you a brand new update from Town of Salem, and this is called Town of Salem: The Coven Announcement. Now, I heard about this like yesterday or so, and for all you people that didn't see it, I want to make a video about it. And it's about here. I'll read it to you guys. Big news, townies. Today we are announcing an expansion of Town of Salem. Town of Salem: The Coven. In this expansion, we are introducing 15 new roles, a new faction, exclusive queues, rotating game modes, and tons of improvements to the current game. The Coven is a new faction of witches that will enter the never-ending death fest that is Town of Salem. The Coven will include 5 new witch roles, and the current witch has taken the role of the Coven leader. One of the Coven's greatest strengths is the Necronomian. The Necronomian's ancient powers will amplify the abilities of any witch that possesses it. Check out the new Coven rules below. Alright, I'm pretty psyched about this, guys. Alright. Let's see what we have here. Alright, so I'm gonna go into these in deep thought, or into deep length, so I can give you guys a big overview on the rules. Hexmaster. A Coven role with the ability to hex players. When all the non-Coven players left alive have been hexed, the Hexmaster deals unstoppable attack to all the players hexed. Players are not told they are hexed. Hexing a player can be stopped by bodyguard or trapper protection. Trapper's a new rule. That's cool. Alright, I'll read about that a little later. The Necronomian. Whatever it is. You are no longer considered visiting anyone you hex so you can get around any role that sees visits or attacks visitors. This means the Hexmaster of the Necronomian won't die to a werewolf that attacks their target and can get around the protection of roles like bodyguard. The Hexmaster has a defense value of none. That is pretty cool. This role is interesting because it adds a sense of impeding doom even if it may not be in the game. Just by existing, this role makes you scared for your life, even if nothing is going wrong. It also gives the Coven a way around protective roles like bodyguard that can easily swing a game into the town's favor. Ooh, that's the poisoner. The poisoner's attack is delayed. It's a delayed basic attack that takes 1 day to take effect and can be cured by any heal after the initial visit. Players know when they are poisoned. The Necronomian, that's how you say it, Necronomian, poisoning can no longer be cured. So, seems like Doctor can't do that. Any temporary defense, such as jailing player or protecting them as the bodyguard, other than healing. Oh, so doctors can't heal them. Cool. Other than healing does nothing to stop a poison once you are poisoned, but any defense at the time of the attack higher than none will stop the poison. Cool. So it seems this is interesting. The poisoner adds an interesting element to the game, that is its attack can be prevented post-attack. What is so interesting about this is you can claim your poison to encourage a healing roll to heal you. This will open up every other roll to be open. This will open up every other roll to being attacked. That is pretty cool. This roll can select between 3 potions to use. Poison Master. This roll can select between 3 potions to use. A healing potion, a revealing potion, and an attacking potion. Each of the potions has a 3-day cooldown, though. In the Necronomian, the cooldown to the potions are removed. The Potion Master works like any of the roles that would heal, investigate, or attack would work when using each respective potion. This role is the jack of all trades. The Potion Master can save their teammate or strategically heal other evil or good roles. She can find the roles of different players of the game, or she can attack different players to cripple the town. Alright. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Whew. Medusa. Medusa is a witch role that is able to have her gaze turn people that visit her to stone, dealing a powerful attack. Go figure. Players that have been turned to stone won't have their role left to. So it's kind of like a janitor. With the Necronomicon, she can visit other players and turn them to stone. Unlike the janitor, Medusa will not be told the role of the player so that they turn to stone. You are able to stone gaze twice a game to turn anyone who visits you to stone. So it seems like you kill people when you turn them to stone, and they don't show your last will, but you don't know their role. But with a janitor, you have to kill somebody, and then the janitor gets all the information. Pretty cool, honestly. Medusa, but you can only do it twice for the Medusa and 3 times for janitor. Medusa is the only Coven role that ignores basic defense. This gives the Coven a fighting chance against all the roles with a basic defense. Turning a player to stone, of course, also causes confusion as to what roles are alive, giving the evil roles an easier time claiming they're something they're not. Always good for evil roles. Necromancer can control the corpses of the dead body to use their ability on their second target, and then the corpse rots, allowing only one use of a corpse. With the Necronomicon, the reanimated corpse uses a basic attack on the Necromancer's second target. The Necromancer lets the Coven use the rolls that die in the game against the rest of the rolls in the game, being able to reanimate the Doctor to heal a Coven member, or reanimate the Serial Killer to attack the Mayor. The things this role can do will vary every game, so every game will have a unique feel. So it seems like a corrupt retributionist, but yet you can use a dead serial killer to like go kill someone, so you don't have to do it yourself. That's really cool. That is really cool. Or help you or hurt the other teams. That is a really cool role. I'm excited using any of these roles. And the Coven Leader. The Coven Leader has the ability to control the actions of the other players' actions. The Necronomicon attacks 3 in their target over their life force, dealing basic attack, and has a basic attack defense. So this is the basic witch that everybody knows. The new Coven faction will be interesting because all the roles have the ability to kill when they have the Okay. I'm gonna read this again. The new Coven faction will be interesting because all the roles have the ability to kill when they have a Necronomicon, and they'll have some other supporting ability to help the Coven win the game. Ooh, so this seems like the Necronomicon, if you have one in the game, it's very helpful for the Coven. So those were the Coven roles, and now we're moving on to the new town roles. This is really cool, guys. I'm psyched to play with these new rules and roles. Crusader, a town protective role with the ability to protect a player each night, giving them a powerful defense, but will use a basic attack against another visitor at random. This role is nearly as powerful as the Doctor in its protective powers, and will attack roles such as the Blackmailers. If a player is getting blackmailed back to back, but can also kill an investigator, wondering what your target was. This double-edged sword ability will cause the Crusader to think about each of the heals they use instead of blinding picking. Crusader could almost single-handedly kill all the evil roles, but it takes just as easily kill many town roles. Seems like kind of like a veteran bodyguard combo. Pretty cool. Tracker. A town investigative role. The tracker can select a player every night to track them following and see who that player visits. So it's kind of like the lookout, but you're following that person instead of the lookout sees who visits them. Inverse lookout, yeah, that's basically what it is. Town protective role. The trapper has the ability to place traps at the player's house that will trigger on any visit. If the visiting player intended harm, the trap will use a basic attack against the player and reveal the role of the player visiting. If the visit did not harm the player, then it will only trigger only revealing the role of the player visiting. It takes 1 night to build a trap, so you can never place a trap night 1. Traps persist until they are activated by the role visiting or deactivated by the trapper. The trapper dying does not deactivate the trap. Pretty cool. So it's kind of like an investigative, like it says here, hybrid protective and investigative role. So it can find and defend, basically. Honestly, that's really cool, though it does require setup time. So that's pretty cool. Psychic, a town investigative role that will be given 3 roles every non-full moon night, at least one which is evil, and on a full moon nights that will be given 1 player who is guaranteed to be good. This rule honestly seems a little overpowered. This seems like an OP consig because you're able to find 3 people every non-full moon. So you're finding one confirmed, or a chance to find a confirmed evil, and a non-full moon will give in one player who's guaranteed to be good. Seems kind of OP, honestly, because, well, I mean, yeah, but I'm thinking about this a little bit. I think this shouldn't be able to do this every night. I think this should be every other night. Maybe that would help it a bit. I don't really know. This is just my idea, guys. And this seems a little overpowered. I mean, yes, the Mafia or the neutral killing could kill one of the people you investigated, but still, if they haven't, that's 4 nights. Anyway, that's a lot of people. Alright, Mafia rolls is cool. Ambusher, our first ever Mafia killing role since the release of the game. This role has the ability to wait outside a player's house and ambush one visitor dealing a basic attack. That is pretty cool. That is really cool. Okay, so my idea... Ooh! This role will give the Mafia a lot of options for dealing with different roles. The Ambusher lets the Mafia deal with pesky protective roles or potential nail-down different investigative roles. The Ambusher will also allow the Mafia to get up to 2 kills. That is a humongous advantage. Yikes. So okay, I was thinking about this before, but since you can get 2 kills a night, I agree with this. I was thinking that if nobody visits your target, then you will kill your target. I mean, if you wait outside so say I'm waiting outside John Hathorne's house, and if nobody comes to visit John Hathorne, I kill John Hathorne. But when there's 2 kills, then that's technically 2 kills a night. That's way too overpowered, so I hope that you just kill somebody who visits, and it's only one person. I don't feel like this role is overpowered, but we'll see in action and see what it does. Hypnotist. The Hypnotist is a Mafia deception role that causes player to receive false feedback. Each night you can select a player to hypnotize. Hypnotized player will receive false feedback, such as the message saying you were attacked but healed, or you were roll blocked. So it can add, like, is it just these? So it seems like transported or something like that. But that is really cool. So you can give like false information and then more claiming space for the Mafia. That is really cool. This is really cool, guys. Guardian Angel. Guardian Angel is a neutral 1/9 who is assigned a target they must protect for the game, kind of like an Executioner. Able to heal and purge the player twice per game. When that player is healed and purged, they have become immune to voting for the next guy. Wow. That is really cool. If your target dies, you become a survivor. So in a way, it's kind of like a good Executioner, you can say. Something like that. Okay, Pirate. A neutral chaos role that must plunder 2 players to win. This is done by a really cool UI specific to this role that uses reverse rock paper scissors logic. You may select a duel and plunder a player during the day using a button like the Jailer has. That night you are given 3 attack options and the defending player's 3 defensive options. Pick the right one to counter their defense and plunder their home, or pick the wrong one and they fight you off. We think this will be really fun because not only are you, but there is a mini game involved in the attacking and defending. No, when they fight you off, does that mean they kill you, or what? I'm a little confused on that, but hopefully we will see. Plague Bearer / Pestilence. The Plague Bearer is a neutral chaos role that can infect a player with the plague. The plague spreads through visiting and being visited. Once all players are infected, the town is told that the pestilence has been summoned. Players are not told they are infected with the plague, kind of like the Arsonist. Once that Plague Bearer turns into the pestilence, it gains invincible defense, powerful rampaging attacks, and deals a powerful attack to anyone who visits it. So it seems like you need people to visit other people. So like escorts, transporters, town investigatives, like lookout sheriff, and Invest would be great for that. So, rules that spread around. That's really good. And deals a powerful attack to enemies with system. Does not affect the game until it transforms, then it has a huge impact. The first roll that is truly unkillable at night. No attacks can kill the pestilence. That is pretty OP. I think that it should have basic night immunity, but should be able to still die. That is, I mean, it depends on how hard it is to spread the plague. Because if all visiting rolls die off early, then you're going to have a hard time going around doing it to people. Like the Arsonist. An idea I had for the Arsonist not too long ago, if the doused people visit other people, they become doused, but then that would just be like a wildfire. But then you wouldn't, if somebody visits you, you wouldn't know if you were doused or not, so it'd kind of be like a game of chance. That's just my ideas. Mystery roll. The roll does a secret thing. This roll will have a rare chance of spawning under neutral killing, random neutral, or any. Ooh, the mystery. I like mysteries. We thought it'd be fun to release a roll without any real information about it. We think you will have a lot of fun trying to discover the roll and what it does. Enjoy. That interests me the most, honestly. So, I like the Plague Bear. I feel it is a little OP. The Pirate is a little confusing. Everything else is pretty straightforward. I think the Physic is a little overpowered, and so is the Trapper. But other than that, I feel like most of these rolls are pretty dang cool. I'm not sure when this is coming out, but this is extremely cool, guys. Do check this out. Alright, so that is this for this gigantic Town of Salem Coven new roll update. Hold on, before we leave, let me see, I thought there was something else. New game modes, I believe. Do not turn off the video, keep watching. Keep watching. So this is what the pirate looks like. Okay, there's more. Rotating game modes and exclusive queues. They will be implementing a series of rotating game modes that will change every so often. Oops. VIP game mode, we will be starting with our new VIP game mode. This game mode has a list of town versus Coven with a few neutrals splashed in. The point of this mode is to protect or kill the VIP depending on what side you are on. So it seems kind of like protect the president. If you guys have, it's basically you're protecting your guy from dying or defending. The VIP is randomly selected town member and gets revealed. Okay, so town. We'll do all the town members as the VIP. This means when you start the game, knowing at least one good player if you are town. We think this mode will be a blast and create new fun atmosphere and different style of play, or will create a terrifying sense of doom that sends you into a dark abyss, one or the other. That is really cool. This is what Coven mode looks like. Okay, Lovers game mode. Romeo and Juliet. This mode will have a normal roll list and as well, and we will link random players together in the game in the bonds of love. If your lover dies, you will die as well. That mode forces you to question even confirmed teammates, as the lovers only live they are the last people alive. Will you ride off into the sunset, or will you die of heartbreak? Pretty funny. Rivals game mode. Ooh, this looks fun. This game mode works in a similar fashion to the Lovers mode, but reversed. The rivals must make sure their rival is dead, and they live to the end of the game to win. This can be as difficult as you want your rival to die, but you have to make sure that your team is already on the path to victory, or you could end up losing the game. So it's counter Lovers. Lovers are working together, rivals are trying to kill each other. That is really cool. Wow. Keyword system, click here for more. We know the game can be confusing at times, especially when we have things like night immunity that doesn't protect against night immunity piercing attacks, or have a doctor that protects against an attack accept arsonist attacks, etc. This leads us to create a keyword system that will completely change how role cards, abilities, attacks, and defenses are seen. We hope this system will clear up a ton of confusion in the game and allow players to pick up, learn, and master the game much faster. That helps so much. I feel like right now the most confusing role to play as arsonist, since there's so much stuff you have to do. For a while I didn't even know that you can clean the gas off yourself, and I lost so many arsonist games to transporters and just other arsonist games, and I had no idea I could do that. But just figuring out how somebody dies and all that good stuff, very confusing. I'm so glad they're putting this in. Even people like me who've played this for over a year and a half or so, still need this. Public test realm opening up. The role expansion will be on the public test realm starting tomorrow. 5/17/17. Come out and test all the new game modes. Wait, that's today. Oh, wonderful. I could play around right now. I'll play around after this and show you what you see. The expansion will be available for purchase in early June, so it seems Coven. The release date may depend on how things go with public testing. On release, it will only be available through Steam, but we are working on a purchase that can be made through the browser with PayPal and through the respective app stores once we get our new and improved mobile port released. This will be a $10 expansion, but anyone who already knows the Steam version, Town of Salem will get a $5 discount. We are so excited to get all this work out there for you, and for you all to experience, and hope you enjoy everything we made. You bet I am going to get this update. This is so cool, honestly. So we have the Coven, we have new Town Mafia and neutral roles, which seem really cool. We have rotating game modes and exclusive queues, such as Lovers Mode and Rivals, keyword cleaning up system, and then the public test realm, which is today. Okay, that is really cool. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this gigantic Town of Salem Coven announcement update. I'm gonna actually get into the game right now, and then I'll post it and tell you guys what I think. Not sure I'll get a new role, but we shall see. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Leave a comment below, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.